No, I won't. I'll put this, come here. In case you haven't guessed. It's our Christmas episode. Thank you, Ash. Merry Christmas, mate. Coffee is coming. Mason is coming with my letters tonight. And the... Christmas. 4 of the most beautiful panellists, just to celebrate our 12 days of Christmas. Speaking of which, 12 days of Christmas are actually 3 days of flatulence. Maybe at this bloke's house. My boyfriend told me that he lost his virginity at a Christmas party that he went to when he was a teenager. And that was with his church group. And is my coffee all right over there? And the last letter tonight that we'll be discussing, he'll be happy to come over to my place for Christmas lunch with my folks, as long as I'm equally happy to go over to his place for Christmas. It's not really as friendly as all of that. You'll see the rest of it and we'll see what the ladies have got to say. Merry Christmas, everyone. Stay with us and I'll go and get my coffee for Christmas.
No coffee.
Such happy music. God, it sounds like they don't. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Christmas edition of Sweet and Sour. Lovely to have your company. Gary Mitchell with you for the next half hour. Alex is already giving floor directions to everyone here. We've got a beautiful lineup of panellists tonight to celebrate Christmas. First up, Margy's here. Hello, Margy.
Hi.
First time?
Yeah,
Merry
first
Christmas,
time on the
darling.
panel. Thank you very much. Happy to be here, loving it already.
Now, quickly tell our viewers, you walked how many Ks?
Oh, I've just come back from doing the Camino de Santiago, which is a very beautiful walk from France to the end of Spain. It's 790 kilometres and it's the greatest thing on earth. So do it if you can get a chance.
That's sensational. How are your legs?
Yeah, it's really good. It's a great thing to do. It's a really great thing to do.
Welcome to the show, Margy.
Thank you so much.
Hello, my mate, also a globetrotter. But you're back for a little while.
I am back for a little while, but I'm thinking it would be a good idea to start the year with a bang and maybe be in Central America or Asia somewhere again. Why not? Let's go travelling. It's always my advice.
Jeepers, you make me so jealous. What a lifestyle. Good to have you here, Les.
Thank you.
Hello, Alex.
Hello, Gary.
You didn't bring us in any of your artwork.
I know, because I
Because?
got picked up by Margy and Grant, and I left it at home.
In Margy and Grant's car? No, at home?
No, I left it at home.
Okay. Well, the crew would be secretly delighted that they don't have to focus on things and bits and pieces.
It was really big too. It was about this big.
And what about the artwork? Welcome, Sarah. Lovely to have you on the panel.
Nice to be here. Merry
First timer
Christmas.
as well?
Yes, first timer.
Now you're a artist therapist or
A creative therapist.
a creative therapist.
Yes, so I'm working with a lot of teens at the moment, so it's getting them out of the technology and into doing art and mindfulness and all that kind of good
Is it
stuff.
fun?
It's fantastic.
Is it fun for them?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's all about having fun.
Art therapy.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Creative therapy. Here we go.
Creative therapy.
First letter. Ho, 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 everyone. Even the Pope now tells everyone that Christ wasn't born on the 25th of December because apparently he was born some years before. And the whole Christmas picture is also apparently wrong because cows, sheep, horses, etc. weren't in the real nativity scene. We're now struggling to maintain Christian celebrations in the face of the growing influence of political correctness, where we're all made to feel that it is more inclusive to say things like Happy Holidays instead of Merry Christmas, and the Pope and his mates push this stuff. It's not a time to push the anti-Christmas bandwagon, in my view. If this is the case, why should any of us get involved in the hectic retail circus and the whole Christmas spirit fiasco when it's more than likely that next year the anti-Christmas bandwagon will tell us to forget singing Christmas carols because the little drummer boy never existed and the 12 days of Christmas are actually 3 days of flatulence. So the real question is, why should any of us bother nowadays, and is Santa and is Christmas as we know it worth saving? Is Santa worth saving? And it comes to us from Marcus of La Perouse in New South Wales. Lisa, you're first. Christmas worth saving as we know it?
Oh, Christmas is the best. If you're going to take off your hat, you've got to kick up your heels, I say.
Okay, I'll do that. I can't kick up my
exactly?
heels.
That's what I think.
You're right,
You've got to
that's
have
good.
fun one way or another. I'm ignoring all that sort of thing because there is a lot of that going on these days, but you've just got to make the most of it. It's easier when you've got children because then you're automatically involved in it all. But I have noticed we're coaching more and more into December, and so we're not celebrating it as much. We're trying to be socially acceptable with everyone, but I don't agree with that. I like making the most of it.
I don't know. You know, every time I hear somebody say political correctness, I just think, okay, that's just one big box that everybody likes lumping things in. But I've never spoken to anybody who says I'm from the political correctness brigade. I don't know whether it really exists.
I know, but do you remember way back when we'd be so much more involved, whereas now the shops are still involved. It just seems to be everyone's attitude loves to talk about the fact that it doesn't
attitude
exist.
thing.
Yeah.
And maybe we do need to save Christmas.
I think we all should get right in there and make the most of it.
Margy, you're looking very Christmassy tonight too.
Thank you. Yes, I wore red for the Christmas edition. Well, I, for one, will definitely be doing Christmas the traditional way. I'll be singing carols at the top of my lungs. I've actually got a Mariah Carey Christmas CD in my car. Yeah. So if you see me at the traffic lights and I'm singing loudly, I truly am singing carols. I think it's a really happy time of year. I think it's a great time of year for families to come together, put all else aside. I think it's a really nice time to sort of notice your neighbours and, you know, make a bit of an extra effort. I will always say Merry Christmas because I think that is actually, you know, the fundamental crux of our society. And I love all the new people that come to our country and I hope they want to join in the fun.
Margy, that's terrific. Do you make a point of saying Merry Christmas to absolutely everyone, irrespective of what their background may seem to be?
Yeah, well, I love to travel the world and I love all the different cultures and all of their traditions. This is, for me, my tradition, and so I love to share that.
Yeah,
it's no different than me going to America and someone, you know, saying
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Well, even happy Thanksgiving, you know.
Which is terrific. Yeah. I'd say it to all my mates who are, you know, whose background is Jewish, whose background is, you know, Oriental. That doesn't make
and
a
actually,
difference.
it's really nice because sometimes they will say, well, actually, this is my way of doing it. And so all of a sudden you're learning a new culture. I think that's really lovely.
Yeah. Alex is giggling. Sarah, we're going to bypass.
Merry Christmas. We've got to keep it. We've got so much horrible stuff going on around the world.
Yeah.
We have got to celebrate what we've got and make the most of it. I reckon do it big.
You're a mother of 3 girls, teenagers?
Yes. I've got 2 teenagers and 1 6-year-old.
6-year-old.
So,
and how much do they indulge in Christmas? How much do they like it?
Well, the teenagers like a cash donation. So that's a little bit different
Not just
for them
teenagers, I've got to tell you.
but the 6-year-old, awesome. Yeah, we still put the carrots out and the, you know, the drink. Santa, and we crunch up all the carrots so it looks like they've been eaten and bits of beard, you know.
Okay, Alex.
Oh, well, I don't know anything about that. I haven't celebrated Christmas in
Humbug.
15 years. I haven't put a tree up in 15 years, so
because?
I can understand. Well, it's just me. So
sorry, I asked.
Why would I put a tree up so I can
show.
look at it? I don't have children. I don't have the family get-togethers where you will celebrate that. So it doesn't mean anything to me. It's just another day. So for all the people that like to do all that because they've got families, okay, understandable because you've got children and you do that. But there are the people that don't have anyone, and for them, it's a very sad time of the year, and it's horrible. Horrible to see everyone so happy with their family and you're home on your own. And I can understand those people, and it does happen.
It is
like last year
for depression for people.
and it's suicide a lot.
To notice that about other
But a lot of people don't.
and actually invite them to join your
Yeah,
family.
that's
But
what
then
you
that
do with
doesn't
that.
always work, you know.
You'll have to come to my place, Alex.
Can I?
Yeah, I won't be there. I'll be in Adelaide with my sister. But you're
right.
more than welcome. When we come back, we're going to be talking about having one too many at the office Christmas party. Don't go away, more of Sweet and Sour. Yes, some experts here too.
You.
Office party? I don't go. I haven't been.
Sweet and Sour, everyone. If you'd like to send us a letter, it'll probably be for next year. But if you do, There's the addresses on your screen right now, which is letters@sweetandsour.net.au. There's our website as well, which is sweetandsour.net.au. You can give us a like on Facebook, a little tweet on Twitter, and you can even, you can't see the floor manager and our makeup lady at this point in time dancing around and showing me the bits and pieces. And you can also have a look at some photos backstage on Instagram. And for everyone that does send us a letter and we do discuss, we're going to send you to the movies, courtesy of our very gorgeous, and Merry Christmas to you, Natalie Cameron, as well, and thank you for being a terrific supporter all year. And the movie we're sending you to
You can't re-gift family.
No, Love the Coopers.
Oh, I love the Coopers.
Put the glasses on, will you? Here we go. Dear Sweet and Sour, cheers. That doesn't mean you, Sarah. Cheers, this one's titled. Dear Sweet and Sour, I've previously made the mistake that I think so many people have of having too many at the staff Christmas party and then becoming a little too amorous than I otherwise should have been. I've also been sacked from a job because of drunken and overtly sexual behaviour towards my CEO in public, and I think he was just covering himself by sacking me soon after. Did you write this letter, Alex? Okay. My boyfriend told me that he even lost his virginity at a Christmas party that he went to when he was a teenager, and that was with his church group. This year, I'm going with my boyfriend to his work's New Year's party. I'm shitting myself. They've paid big to make sure every employee and partner will have an abundance of food, drink and taxi vouchers. He insists that I'm going and is so excited about it, especially since it will probably be the last hurrah offered by his work given the declining economy. Frankly, I'm scared that I won't be going home with my man because I know, just like so many, my discipline doesn't exist after a couple of drinks. So what the hell should I do? Just pull a sickie? I can tell my boyfriend that I can't drink for the night for one reason or another, but I know that probably won't work for too long. I'm sure you've all been in this situation. Oh, yes. So please, what do I do here? Lisa of Kew in Victoria. You were over in Melbourne recently.
Yeah, that was not me.
You weren't staying in Kew at all?
Oh my God, definitely not.
All right, Alex, you're first up on that.
Oh God, you have no self-control over yourself. What kind of person are you?
Have you been in this situation?
No.
She presumes this is the normal state. That's what got up my nose
No, but
when I read it.
this is something I
This is
don't
not
understand,
normal.
is that people that drink, they drink and drink and drink and drink, and then they're paralytic, and then they end up throwing up everywhere, and they just love doing that. I can hang on to a glass of wine for an hour because I savour what I'm drinking. It's not about getting drunk. Just go there and have a good time. Try it. Don't drink so much. Have one glass of alcohol, one glass of water, and just monitor your drinking, because obviously you're a bit stupid, aren't you, to go drunk every time and then you don't know what you're doing. Boy, I tell you what, what's your boyfriend's name? Let me know. Ring him up.
Sarah, she's probably heard it all before and she's tried out her discipline, but what does she do?
Well, I think she needs to work on herself. I mean, who goes and does that over and over and over again and not learn by their mistakes? I mean, how is it serving her? So she needs to really go inward and work on herself.
Here's your creative therapist giving you the rundown.
Yes, she needs to go within and figure out why she's doing it. And I don't think she should go. I just don't think.
You wouldn't go?
I don't think she should. If she can't control herself, she shouldn't go.
So what does she do though? Does she get sick on the day? Does she?
No, honesty. She has to be honest. I believe in honesty. And if her boyfriend's any chop, then he will support her through her journey of.
If he's any chop, he might miss you that night. But
if he's any chop.
What's he going to do though? I mean, if I get excited because I'm going somewhere and my partner said to me, "No, I'm not going because I don't like this one or I don't like that one."
Next to you.
I mean, he's going to have a worse time, isn't he, if his girlfriend goes home with someone else?
Well, that's what she just said. She can't trust herself, so he could be at the party and then she could just go to some guy, follow me, and then go and whatever.
Boris Becker.
She's said
Boris
that.
Becker.
Boris Becker. Oh yeah, in the closet.
Come on, Margy.
Well, I love her. Lisa, I think you sound like a lot of fun. I hope you come to our Christmas party. And if you have a spare seat at yours, you might like to. Do you know, honestly, I think that we all dumb down a lot all the time, and I think it's important to be who you are. I think probably the only question I ask is how much you actually like your boyfriend, because if you don't much care for him, then I suggest you sit on the photocopier, take lots of grapes and have a great night. But if you really like
speaking
him...
from experience, Margy.
I've been to some corker Christmas parties over the years, and I've seen some, amazing situations which will stay with me forever. But, she's got two choices. She could either, sidle up to the boss and just laugh at all his very lame jokes for the night and sort of try and help her boyfriend get a promotion next year, or she can really smash that party and just have the time of her life. I'm going to give her the vote. Lisa, I think you should have the night of your life. Knock yourself out.
Fantastic. And Lisa, are you going to have the time of your life?
I'm going to have the time of my life, but not like that. And for someone who shares my namesake, shame on you, young lady. That is disgraceful. You're the Christmas tart, and I give you kudos for that. But this is scandalous. If this sort of thing was going on and that's a norm, no wonder you're stressing, because this is what you always do.
She's a train wreck, but she might be a happy train wreck,
Happy train wreck, yeah, well...
And every party needs someone doing something fabulous.
Yeah, you want to go away and talk about it.
That's right.
Yeah. So you're it, honey.
No, but at least she knows in herself what she's like, and so therefore
it's
she
a poor
admits
excuse.
All right, we're going to do a vote. Everyone who thinks she should go and have a good time, raise your right hand.
I'm raising both hands because I'm going to vote twice for you.
Okay. This side of the panel says go.
Go, but
This side
control yourself.
Okay, no more conversation. We're voting. Can we go? Get with the program, honey.
Go, but control yourself.
All right, we've got to go too. And when we come back, we're going to be talking about whose place you go to at Christmas. More of Sweet and Sour with the ladies. See you soon.
Hi, my name is Aidan. I'm in your house. I should probably get going.
Jolly, welcome back to Sweet and Sour. Yes, this is Sweet and Sour. I've been with my boyfriend for 2 years. Don't stop, ladies. We can have that in the background.
Yeah,
nice
quite nice,
background music as we're reading. I've been with my boyfriend for 2 years, and he suggested that he'd be happy to come over to my place for Christmas lunch with my folks, as long as I was equally as happy to go to his folks' place for Christmas. So I said, that's fine. We'll go to his folks as long as we can spend the evening at my mum and dad's. And he said he'll think about it if we spend New Year's Eve at his sister's party when we're already invited to my best friend's party. Every boy I've ever been out with has been a game player like this. I'm sure all the panellists have heard the usual, well, if you really love me, you'll do this or that. The first time I had sex was because I was pushed into it by this sort of game playing. Should I dump the guy even though I don't want to? Or is my perspective accurate and everyone is a game player and it won't make a difference if I move on because that's just how it is? Should we all just learn to become better game players? Is that the real lesson here? Tina of Meltone in Victoria. Margy, first up.
Ooh.
Game players? Everyone's a game player. Is that true?
Oh, everyone's a game player, I guess.
Really?
But Tina, I will say this to you. I think you've been with him for 2 years and I think it's 2 years too long.
Move on. 2 years and you're arguing
2
about
years
Christmas.
too long.
He doesn't
because
feel comfortable.
You know what? It's give and take. He's not giving anything. He's just taking. And I think that really you just can't keep rolling over. So if I was you, I would say to him, yes, you know what? We'll go to your family second. We'll go to my family first. And when it's time to go to his family, so I'll meet you there. I just got to go and pick up something.
Good
and
idea.
Then wherever you want to go.
Good game
Because
play.
I think, you know what, you need to start playing the game. She's with a controller and you know what, no one likes it. You've got to chew through that little cuff. So Lisa, I'm saying 2 years is too long to be with someone so controlling. Christmas or no Christmas, you've got to do what you've got to do.
Lise, is she entertaining a bit of a victim mentality here? Why isn't she a
I
stronger
think she
character
needs
going?
to. Yeah, I think she
doing
needs
this.
to snap out of it a little bit, and the more the merrier. Like, go to more than one event. You don't have to commit to one and be stuck into that.
How much can you eat at Christmas? Oh man,
Exactly.
I died for the couch, whoever it is.
So I think it's really important that you just open up, you negotiate a bit. If he doesn't want to go with you, you go to yours and then you join him later. It's more fun to be had. I'm all about the Christmas spirit. So I do think I don't think she's being controlled too much. I think she's making excuses. And after 2 years, what are you talking about? Not met the parents, not wanting to be with them. If you don't want to be with them now, a whole lifetime, I say move on.
Move on.
Do you know what? It's not like they're, married, got kids, a family, that whole thing. I mean, really, they're a couple, so they can do whatever they like at this stage, So I think really this is
You go to yours,
these are
I'll
the
go to mine.
Christmases to have as much fun as you
I
can.
know married people who actually do that. It's easy because they don't have kids, but they, and we'll meet up and we'll do this and we'll cover everybody.
I think it's
And
good
then-
Christmas
they
to
meet
be
up.
together. I think it's a nice thing to be together, but they're just a couple. It's only been a couple of years.
Yeah.
I think they just should be doing everything, lots of it, and lots of fun.
Lots of
He's
it.
putting
Yeah,
too
a bit
many
of
rules in
flexibility.
place.
Lots of it, too many rules, lots of it.
I think just
Come on, give us your happy perspective.
take
at
a big
Christmas
bag.
time.
Take a really big bag.
Santa bag?
No, just like a big
Round
basket.
bag.
Big like a big picnic basket.
Big bag.
And then go to all of them. And then just take the food and put it in the bag for Ron, You can have that. Just eat. Just pretend you're eating. And then just drink.
How does
worry.
that help anybody in this?
Just go through it blindly. You don't know what's happening. And that way it won't be a problem because you'll wake up the next day going, what did I do yesterday? I can't remember.
Glad I asked your perspective on this one. I don't. How does that solve Tina of Melbourne?
Oh, I don't care how it solves her problem. I'm just giving her a
Who
bit
does she
of
go
advice.
to first? Does she go to her folks, his folks? Does she go in the morning?
I would
does
go
she
to his folks first and then say, I've got
She's
to go
never
to
gonna
my
get away.
folks.
If she
no,
goes
you
to his
can.
folks
No,
first,
you
she'll
don't.
never get away.
Then you get your mother to ring you on the phone and says, right, we're sitting down soon, I've got to go, and then just go. No one holds you back.
Alex?
You control yourself, go.
Margie said everyone was a game player. Is a game player. Is everyone a game player?
I don't know. Look,
I
I'm
think
not that
she's the
lucky.
game player.
I'm not that.
She's the game player because the way I read
She's
that.
not playing very well though, is she?
Right, she says all her boyfriends are game players, so she's clearly choosing the wrong men, or she's got an issue because she perceives everybody as a game player. She just needs to calm down.
Or
and
get
just-
better at her
That's
game
what I
playing.
said, just go. Just go.
Okay, so what? Okay, you're in that situation.
Right.
He said to you, "Yeah, I'll come to your folks if you come to mine first, and we'll go to your New Year party, but we have to go to mine first if you come to my city." All that sort of thing. It's horribly confusing.
The way I read this is that she's having Christmas lunch with her family, he's coming to that, and then she wants Christmas dinner with
But he's reneged.
her family as
He's
well.
He's
You know what?
reneged.
He's a
Well, just do
controller.
it.
She needs a whiteboard
He's
to
a
try and
controller.
keep up with him.
Yeah, just do it.
She does, because he's got her going here and going there, and he's putting all the rules in place.
She-
She needs a
Let's just all
whiteboard to
get
try and
together in
follow
one
his
place.
plan.
She's no good at negotiating. It's as simple as
I
that.
think she's
With her
going to get
partner.
her power
just
back.
do it yourself.
All right.
Just go.
How does Christmas look
It's
for you
me,
this
I
year?
just do it.
What are you doing?
I might be going to Melbourne, or if not, I'll be going down to Mandurah.
Oh, that's terrific. Sarah, what are you doing for Christmas this year?
I really don't know. Christmas morning at mine, and then
See, I might
think
go to
beach.
Sarah's.
I think beach after that.
Beach. What a lovely
So
idea.
we'll go and do
the
the
beach.
beach thing, and then we'll go
Especially in
to
Perth.
for lunch.
In Perth, you can actually do the beach thing. We've got to give away, I'm going to ask you two ladies in a minute, but we've got to give away a pair of limited edition sunnies, courtesy of Alon Trees. Which letter did you like to give away the pair of sunnies? Did you like Tina of Meltone? Did you like Tina of Meltone? You don't even know.
That's the one we just did.
That's the one we did. You like Marcus of La Perouse?
Yeah.
Which one's the Christmas?
Letter number 2.
Letter number 2 is Lisa of Kew, Victoria. Margie?
Yeah, I want to see Lisa wearing her fabulous sunglasses and at the next Christmas party I go to. So I'm going to give my vote to Lisa.
Vote to Lisa.
definitely.
This side of the panel?
Yeah, I think so.
Lisa as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Sarah?
going to need those glasses when she wakes up.
In the morning.
She needs
Walk of
them.
shame. Put the sunnies on and look out the sun.
All right, what happens for Christmas?
Oh, well, I'm a traditionalist, so it'll be a traditional
Oh, that's
Christmas
right, you
in my
told us.
house. Yeah.
What's on the table?
Well, everything that you can think of, and it goes as long as you like, and everybody shares and everybody talks, and we've got the carols playing, and it's very
How many
happy.
people?
Up to sort of 20
Wow, that's
families.
huge.
Yeah, we mix all the families and any orphans that we know, they're welcome.
Terrific.
And we actually have people fly in from around the world to join us for Christmas.
Wonderful.
So it's a fun place
Lise,
to be.
what do you do for Christmas?
Very similar to that as well. We'll be swimming in the pool, all the cousins and second cousins and family from around the
Magic.
come together, so it's really good. Looking forward to it.
That's fantastic. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry
All right.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
Wish all of
Sarah.
our panellists a very Merry Christmas and a very happy and safe one to you. Thank you for staying with us throughout the whole year. We hope to see you next year. We've got another episode next week. Don't forget that one. But until then, thank all of our wonderful panellists.
Merry
Wish them a Merry Christmas. We wish you at home a very Merry Christmas. And to all of our very happy and able crew, a very happy Christmas. Thanks for sticking with us all
Merry
year.
Christmas.
Good night, everybody. Are you ready? We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings
Merry Christmas
and a Happy New Year.